Good morning. Hello, hello. How is everybody? How's my babies? Hi, Reese. Hey, Littles. Hi, Rudy. Hi, Ray Ray. Hi, Tubbies. Hey, Bullseye. Come over this way, dude. Hey, Angus. Hi, Apple. Hey, Hucky. Welcome, everyone. Today's video is going to be a morning routine / a cage clean. If you are new here, I make new guinea pig videos every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, so I hope you'll subscribe so you don't miss out. So we're going to get started with giving out a couple medications, and then I'm going to start cleaning them out. Okay, so we have medication for Butter Pecan. She has chronic bloat, if you're not aware, so she gets a stomach stimulant and then some gas drops every morning and every night. We have tried absolutely everything we could dietary to see if we could get her to be off medications, and it only worked for so long. Here you go. Good girl. So then the next piggy who has medication is Bullseye, as he is a senior with some crappy, hopefully just arthritis. Hi, buddy boo. So he gets Tramadol and Medicam, a combo of both. Good boy. And he gets the joint support tabs. Oh, the crinkle. So joint support tab morning and night. Guys, that's not for you. That's Bullseye's stuff. A tub of water with some pads in the bottom for Bullseye. But first I'm going to start a load of laundry. So just quickly I'm going to go around and grab the beds to get that put in. Hi, Rudy. Hey, sweetheart. Okay. Perfect. Hey, bud. You can go for a bath. Good boy. Okay, we got some nice warm water, okay? That you can hang out in for a few minutes. Good boy. So I'm going to have him soak in there while we quickly tidy his cage. And then I will check his nails, and we'll put some coconut oil on the bottom of his feet. And then we're also going to weigh him. So we'll set this off to the side to see how his weight's doing, because I felt like his weight was probably up since he's been separated from Angus. Yeah, I was talking about you, Angus. So this is vet bed that we put in his cage to be really super cushiony since he has arthritis. Only problem with it is hay sticks to it like Velcro. So I try to keep it in the only one part of the cage where the hay really isn't. Because otherwise if you ever put hay on top of this, it's a nightmare to pull off all the pieces. Good boy, Bullseye. I'm just going to set this over on his side right at the moment. He can pick away at that. Hey, girls. And I was making up your cage fresh and clean. You're a good boy. Does that water feel nice? Hey girls, how are ya? Seeing what's happening over here? Hey buddy. So we'll get the vet bed back here because that's where his beds are going to be. Hey Nosy. too bad I have to have plexiglass covering the bars, but it wouldn't be a good idea otherwise if I didn't. Put his pellet dish back. Got his little bed. Okay, just gotta go wash my hands. Okay, buddy, you ready? You're pooping in the bathtub. Okay, good boy. That's a good boy. Okay, bud. How are you doing? How are you, my handsome man? Shall we check your feet? Good boy. Sorry. I don't think we need any off of there. Good boy. Okay, I guess we did your nails not long ago. Okay, so now we're going to... Actually, probably should weigh him first before I put coconut oil on his feet. So last time we weighed him at the vet, he was 980 grams. And then in a week, he dropped another 80 grams. So he was down to 900. He feels way bigger. Okay, so we're probably about 980 again. So he's put that 80 grams that he lost in a week back on in 2 or 3 days. So it was the right move to remove him from Angus. So that's happy. So close to 1,000 grams, which is a really good weight. Like in his prime, he was closer to 1,100 grams. But I mean, seniors lose some muscle mass naturally anyway. But when he was down to 900 grams just in a week, that sucked. So we're doing good. Okay, bud. That's all positive, isn't it? Good boy. You're such a good piggy. Okay, here we go. So let's gotta go grab him some hay. I should move this out of the way, or imagine I'm going to kick that at some point. So here's a big pile of hay for you. And then I'm gonna fill up his pellets a bit more. And then I also give him some of the pea flakes. He was the only pig so far that wants any. So these were from the Natural Cabbie. We did a review on the forage we got from them. So I just put a couple in his dish. Right in there for you. Nice little treat for him. I know there's crinkling over here. But you guys didn't want any. I offered it before, I swear. Okay, so we're gonna do Angus next. This got Angus. So he does have this plexiglass up here so that he doesn't jump out and escape. That was a joke about escaping. It's so he doesn't jump out and hurt himself. Just gotta set that hay up. Where did I put the... There it is. Save your hay. Quite a bit there. So we're gonna weigh Angus as well and check his nails and stuff too. So I'm hoping that he'll be up in weight. We'll see. He is a petite pig, so I'm not sure if he's just gonna be the same weight. He was, I think, 800 grams last time I weighed him. So it'd be nice if he was up anything at all. 800 grams is pretty tiny for a boar especially, but I mean pigs are all sizes, so if 800 grams is all he is, that's fine. It's just I was hoping that he'd be up some, thinking that maybe stress was making him a bit smaller, but we shall find out, won't we, Angus? Such a little pig in such a big cage. How's that, buddy? Nice and tidy? Okay, little man. Hey, bud. Hey, sweetie. Let's put you in the scale first, okay? We'll see what you weigh. Oh, you still feel pretty tiny. You're still a little dude. You might be 8, 10. Okay, so we're still a little pig. But it's only been 3 days, so who knows? Up we go. Hey, little man. Hey, cutie. You're so sweet. Can we check your nails, see how they're doing? Let's take off the little points. Good boy. That one's fine. How are you doing? What's up? How's your front nails? They look pretty decent. Other side? You might be able to take off just a teeny bit. You're a good boy. Wow. Good boy. Okay, I think we're good. We'll put a little coconut oil on your feet too, since we've got you out. Maybe you need a little bit, a teeny bit dry on your head. I know, it probably feels funny, but it's a bit dry there. There we go. Good boy. Okay, now we do your feet. Good boy. Great. You're good. Good to go. Here we are. Good boy. So you're going to be on this pretty print that we don't use too often. It's a little bit short. So I guess I'll put your hay in that corner so we can cover that part. There we go. So we've got 3 beds for this little guy. This really cute small cube that I think he'll enjoy. And then 2 different types of tunnels. So he's got some stuff to run through. We'll put that in the corner. What do you think about that? Put this right in the middle of your cage. And then this one's kind of floppy, so we're going to lean it against the wall back there. So he had some forage that was in his dish. I think I'll go get him some more. He seems to prefer forage to pellets, so this is just dusty bits. And for some reason, none of the pigs like the hibiscus. So I was trying to save that for my mom's rabbits to see if she'll like it for them. We'll have to do this quietly. Nope. Everybody hears me. Oh, be getting to you, ladies, don't worry. Okay, bud, there's your forage. And I'll have to change waters later. Everybody still has water, but we're getting a bit low. Just gotta take this out. Yeah, so it's one of those wood logs that I need for Angus. I had used the wood logs from Bullseye and Angus and gave it to Seymour. So all Seymour's stuff actually went to my mom's rabbits. And she picked through all the items that she wanted for her bunnies, because lots of the stuff was really nice. Toys and ramps and tunnels and tons of stuff. So I do believe she kept most of it. And it was nice that somebody could use it. And then she took the hay box that I had for Seymour and stuff like that. So made some other bunnies happy, so it was good. But since I had used the wood logs for Seymour, I wasn't going to give it back to any pigs, so I do need to order some more. I initially had taken them away from Bullseye and Angus because it just felt too cramped in their cages. Because I had so many beds and stuff in there for those boys. So, yeah, that's that. Oops. Hi, cuties. So I think I'm probably just going to end up weighing everybody today. It's good to weigh your pigs once a week so that if there's any fluctuation in weight, you can catch it quickly. Because when pigs are going down in weight for unexplained reasons, then it's usually the first sign that there's something wrong with them. Because when pigs don't feel right, they're not eating the same, or they might be burning more calories if they're in pain. So knowing whether they're losing weight is a really good thing to get on top of. So if you do it the same day, same time each week, you'll get very accurate readings for what's normal. And always weigh your pigs in grams so that you can see small variations. Generally speaking, if they're fluctuating like 5 or 10 grams, it's not really a big deal. But if they're fluctuating like 40 and more, then that's not really normal. So that's one of the reasons why when you go to the vet, take your pig for a health check. They're always weighing your pig to compare it to the last time they were there to see how their weight's holding out. Because if your guinea pig's holding their weight out, that's a really good sign. But always, when something's been wrong with my pigs, they definitely are down weight. So I've said it before, but I'll just, in case anybody hasn't watched. Let's say your pig weighs 900 grams, and then the next week you weigh them and they're down to about 880. You know, that's not like a crazy jump, but then I personally would weigh them the next night just to see. And if they're down a bit more, I'd weigh them the next night. And if they're down more the next night, then like I'd be for sure would be worried. Because sometimes you might have small variations, but then I would double check the next couple nights in a row to see that they don't keep dropping weight. Because if they keep dropping weight each night, then that's something to be concerned about. But maybe you'll weigh them the next night and they're actually back up to where they were supposed to be. So it just pays to double check if you're a bit concerned. What I have found for pigs who are having health issues, they're usually down 50 all the way to 100 grams or more. They can lose weight so quickly. So I just gotta wash my hands. We've gotta look after Apple and Huckle. So Apple has her own personal coconut oil since we use that for her lady parts. I don't want any stinky feet in there. Angus, we're gonna be a few minutes, okay, buddy? I know. Okay, sweetheart. Good girl. Okay, so we're going to weigh Apple first. You staying there? So she is about 1,100 grams, which is absolutely perfect. Here we go. Just gonna put you on my lap, little sweet pea. Angus, yes. I know breakfast is late. So when I have piggies out, I always check their eyes to make sure that they're nice and open, that they don't have crust. And then you can always do a quick check of their ears to make sure that they're clean. So for Apple's bum, on cage cleaning nights, I take a little coconut oil on a pad to wipe her bum clean, and then wipe off the excess with another pad. Hucky is the biggest pig that I have. So he usually sits at about 13-20. So we will find out. There you go, bud. Yep. There we go. He is a big pig. He feels like you're picking up a brick. My big piggy Hucky. So before Huckle, it was always Butter Pecan who was the biggest pig, but he sure took over that spot. A lot of people were asking, like, how do you stop your pigs going under the fleece? So for my pigs personally, these guys are the only ones who will go under this fleece. Nobody will go under the fleece onto the coroplast, but these guys will dig under this fleece, which I don't enjoy. So what I always try to do is put heavy things on it so that they can hide under there and not feel like they want to go under there. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So if your pigs are going under the main liners, the only thing I can think of is the piggy bedspreads that go up over the sidewalls. So you guys could check out that if you wanted, because otherwise I don't think there's any one magic cure for it, unfortunately. It can be quite irritating, because like for these guys, I put the pads here so that when they're eating hay, they're peeing on this, and then I can remove this daily if needed to keep everything nice and fresh. So when they start digging under there, I absolutely hate it, because it's supposed to be keeping them clean, not a place to hide under where they're peeing on top of. So we do what we can. But yeah, piggy bedspreads would be the only thing that I could think of that stops them from going all the way under. So I'm just gonna go grab some hay for them. Yes, buddy. We'll be just a few more minutes. One more cage, okay? So I'm just gonna give them their pellets. Angus, you're just as loud as Rudy. So for these guys, I give them about 2 tablespoons, and that's about what I find they'll eat in a day. Guys, I'm gonna start with taking out their dishes here in their beds. Angus is just yelling and yelling. Usually I do cage cleaning at night, but today's a holiday, so I get to clean it out during the day, because there's absolutely no point in me trying to tidy up this morning when I'd only be cleaning out later. And I'd rather clean them out now so that I have the evening to enjoy myself. So I know they're all confused about why aren't we getting our veggies and our wheatgrass, but I just want to get them cleaned out. Hi, Roots. Tiny. You're the quietest man, Bullseye. He's just hanging out, eating his hay. Just gonna wait for his food. Okay, so this is all gonna get dumped because this has been peed on massively. We just got another load of laundry on because the first one was done. So that means we've been down here for about 45 minutes already. So normally in the morning, like the pigs are always the first thing that I look after. I get up and I come down here to get everybody going for the day. So I always give myself at least an hour before work, an hour before I have to go out somewhere, minimum, so that these guys are ready to go. Because once I have the pigs all set, know that everybody's been fed, tidied up, given their water, then I can relax. And I also like to come down here first just to make sure, you know, that everybody's okay, so that if there was a crisis, I can deal with it. But I never start with myself in the morning. It's always with these guys. Because I always want to make sure that they're looked after, that they're tidy and everything. And then I can go get myself ready and get something for myself to eat. Today's an extra long day since I'm deciding to clean their cages. I'll probably be down here for like a few hours before I get back upstairs. But that's alright. When you have a lot of piggies, it definitely takes up a lot of time. But they're something I really enjoy, and they bring a smile to my face, and I love caring for them, so I don't mind at all. So it's kind of the same thing goes for at night. Once it's about 7 o'clock, regardless of what is happening, I come down here to get everybody tidied up for the night, give out medications if I have to, make sure they're clean, got water, have hay, and then I can carry on with my night. And then of course I always come down again a bunch of times, but bare minimum before I go to bed to again check to make sure everybody's okay. Do they need anything? So even if I have people over at my house, say I'm having like dinner with family, I come down here, get everybody ready, leave the party for a bit, and then go back upstairs. Or if pigs need medication, and say I'm over at somebody else's house, I leave, come back here, look after everybody, and then go back. Because that's life with pigs. They're my responsibility, and especially pigs who require medications. You gotta be on time. Especially for like pain meds. You don't want the pain meds wearing off and them going into pain waiting for you to come back. So I don't know, but that's what I signed up for when I took them on, and it's important to me. I know some people might think that's extreme or crazy that I'll actually leave places to come back home to look after them, but that's what I am into. Not everybody has to understand, or agree. So I'm going to start at this end so that the little stinkers don't get in my way while I'm setting up their beds. Oh, and then I should also, while they're kind of stuck over on that island, I will do weights. Everybody over here has already had their nails clipped. I did them the other day. So I'm going to get their weights while they're over there. It is so much easier to pick up your pigs during cage cleaning night. So I'm going to go wash my hands and do that. Okay, so we will bring our little scale over and we'll see how everybody is. We'll start with you, Ray. Good girl. I know you're nervous. Good girl. It's okay. It's okay, babe. You're a good girl. So Ray is about 1,000 grams, which is perfect. We'll do you littles. Littles is just over 900 grams, which is perfect. Okay, we're gonna make this smaller if mommy can't reach you. Okay, Pecan. Pecan is just over 1,100 grams, which is good for her. Since she's been a senior, she is a bit lighter than she used to be. Same with Littlefoot, but that's totally normal. But I mean, like, they're normal weights now. Little Rudy baby. She's almost 500 grams, which is perfect. And then Pretty Reese. She's just about 1,100 grams, which is perfect for her too. Everybody's good. You all pass. Maybe I brought up too many liners that I didn't need. I forgot that I had decreased their cage a bit. Okay, we'll shove this train over so everybody can go. Okay, you go on over. Other way, sweetheart. There you go. Good girl. There we go. It's a little bit better. And I guess maybe we'll just use the butterfly to put her hay on. What do you guys think of that? There. So let's grab their hay while they're looking around. Excuse me, PK. I don't want to put it on your face, guys. I don't want to put this on your face and get hay in your eyes. Thank you. There we go. Now we will set up our beds. So I think we'll put the cube down here since their little thing, what do you call it, canopy thing is disappeared, so that they can have some cover over here. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna trip over that. You can see it. So we've got another cube. We'll put down over in this corner. Hi, Litos. How are you, buddy? There you go, Littlefoot. And we've got a nice couch. You're so cute. Cute, cute little man. Okay, I need a tunnel pad, please. There we go. Hi, Rootster. How's it going over there? Put a kettle cup over here. Yes, Angus, you're being very patient, kind of. I'll be right there in a few minutes. We're almost done. Nice squishy bed there. And then we'll put one over here too. We need at least 2 of these types of beds because that's what Rudy and Littlefoot sleep in. Sometimes the other piggies steal them. We'll put another tunnel over here. And I think that's probably enough stuff. Yeah, so we got some extras that we don't need that we'll put away. Put their pellets back. Leave their forage dishes out for now. So I'm just going to tidy up here quick, and then I'll be right back when we're doing their vegetables and everything. So we're tidied up. Everybody's going crazy. So I'd like to have some breakfast. Yes. So this is wheatgrass that the herd cage gets because they don't get vegetables because of pecan. So spread that out. I'm going to give a little bit to Bullseye. He gets vegetables, but this is healthy. We'll give a bit to Angus. We'll do a tiny bit for these guys, but they get veggies as well. So wheatgrass is high in vitamin C. It does have a decent amount of calcium in there. But honestly, since we have switched to the Sherwood pellets, we used to have pigs who had lots of bladder sludge and issues like that. I do not see that anymore, so who knows? The mystery of how calcium works is still just that, a mystery. So there's your green pepper. Your green pepper. That pepper has a cut in there. I don't know where that's from. So we will skip that section. So I had tried just giving out wheatgrass to everyone, but Apple and Huckle, after a few days of it, decided that they missed their vegetables, so they didn't really want to eat it. So we went back to getting veggies for some of them. So these guys still get some radicchio and green pepper. Give you just a couple pieces, you're just tiny. Give a couple pieces to Bullseye. There you go. So that is our morning finished. I just have waters to refill, but that's pretty boring. So let's just get this camera out of the holder and we'll do a little look-see around. Hey sweeties. How's your wheatgrass, everybody? Pretty tasty? Berries. Hey, buddy. Cuties. Yeah.